This one is, am I the astronaut for feeling extremely hurt when I helped spoil my coworkers but rarely received acknowledgement for my own wedding? About a year ago, I started a new job and I adore my coworkers so much. In October of last year, a coworker got married and we all pulled together over $300 to buy her a spa package as a wedding gift, plus a nice card signed by everyone and flowers. When my wedding rolled around in March, I'd been on the team about 8 months. My coworkers didn't do anything to congratulate me, not even a card with warm wishes. I thought, maybe it's because I didn't invite any of my coworkers since it was a very small, intimate wedding. I talked about the wedding regularly, and everyone was aware of when it was happening. My boss was the only one that went to the previous coworker's wedding, but they're very close. When I came in on my last day before my wedding weekend, I didn't have anything on my desk. I was just expecting a card like we always do for birthdays and such. I was obviously kind of bummed, but was like, oh well. Then 4 p.m. rolls around and they get out cupcakes and champagne. I was thinking, oh, this is sweet. But then they were like, everyone come gather around and congratulate Stacy's engagement. Changing her name, but a coworker had gotten engaged over the weekend. This was a Wednesday, and that's what the cupcakes and champagne were for. A little awkward, but I stood there and cheered her on. Then toward the end of this, my boss was like, oh, and Annie getting married this weekend. Changing my name here, but I was just kind of tacked on to the end of the little celebration they planned for her. So the day of this happening, it was pretty awkward, but I was like, who cares? I'm getting married, whatever. Yeehaw. Fast forward to this week in our team meeting. Stacy was out sick, but the team was discussing her upcoming wedding in September. Then they start planning to throw her a bridal shower and mention pitching in together to buy her something big off of her registry. And I'm sitting there just like, wow. It was really uncomfortable for me because I didn't even get a card. I don't want gifts and I never expected that, but literally didn't even get a heartfelt congrats. I also love cards and I keep every single one I receive. But again, another coworker gets the full works and excitement. No one even asked me if I wanted to go get lunch before my wedding. I ate alone that day. So now I'm sitting here with super hurt feelings because this other coworker is doing a destination elope, so none of us are invited, which means that my not having invited coworkers wasn't the reason why they didn't congratulate me. I was on this team 8 months and felt happy with my team and coworkers, but now I feel like an outsider who's just a bystander compared to everyone else. I'm also just confused on how all other 15 people didn't think, we didn't do anything for Annie's wedding coming up. And we just kept on with life. And then sitting in that meeting this week, hearing them all gush about showering Stacy with all the congrats and special things, I noticed my boss kept making awkward eye contact with me because I think she realized in that moment, oh shit, we didn't do this for Annie, and I'm sitting right there. I don't know, it was really awkward and now I'm in my feelings about it. I recently spearheaded efforts to send a care package to another coworker when she had a huge health scare. She's always been so kind to me and the most interested in my life outside work. We bonded over a lot in the last year of me being here, but she just left our team, so I kind of lost my work bestie. And now this makes me feel alienated and kind of like I'm not really that important to people I considered friends. I can't really say anything about it because then it's going to look like I just wanted gifts, but being genuinely congratulated or celebrated isn't really too much to ask of people. And now that everyone is all gung-ho to celebrate someone else, it feels so awkward. I feel like detaching myself from everyone emotionally because my feelings are so hurt. I don't know how to just get over it. Help. My husband knows it hurt my feelings and agrees that it's kind of messed up. He just says, now I know how much to pour into these relationships because they aren't really reciprocating those efforts. But I'm all about relationships and that's what motivates me. I love people and loving on people. So now I just don't know how to feel or how to move forward. Am I the astronaut for feeling hurt? Ladies and gentlemen, to help give feedback for this story, the one and only Candy Thunder.
Oh my God, it's Candy Thunder! And it's her birthday.
This story genuinely made me sad, and I feel like there's those moments where it's like this is gonna change who you are as a person, and like she was a gift giver, that was probably part of her love language, but this put a ding in who she is as a person because she felt so unappreciated, and I feel so bad for this person. And this is a follower submission, so my gosh, if you're here, reach out because I want to send you a congratulations card for your wedding because that's just shitty. The people that work with us they're not our employees. They work with us. They're our team. But I consider them our children. We're in a not weird way.
Tony Spark, go to your room.
I want to take care of them. I want to
go to your room.
I want to love on them. I want to take care of them. If something is wrong, I want to help fix it. So coworkers, I feel like can be your friends. These people are not your friends if they didn't even acknowledge that you were getting married. That's just shitty. It's straight up bullshit. And it makes me mad on her behalf.
When it is part of who you truly are, like you said, do you think reciprocation matters that much? Or is it just like you feel unappreciated to a certain point, and if it's one-sided long enough that you become numb and like you don't find enjoyment from it anymore?
And when it's only one-sided, it's when your love language is gift giving, and that also includes receiving gifts that make you feel appreciated. It's not like you need things. Gifts can be as simple as a handwritten card to somebody to say, hey, I'm thinking about you. That you don't have to go out and spend money for that to be a gift. Gift is just the overall language for that. You can do something without it costing money, and that's what she's saying. Like she organizes those things.
Didn't
it makes
even
her
say anything.
Yeah, she wants to feel appreciated. Everybody wants to feel seen. Everybody wants to feel heard.
Yeah, it's not about money. It's not about spending to make things happen. It's about showing that you care.
Yeah, she wasn't asking for gifts and all of this. She just wanted to feel like they cared about her in the way that she had shown that she cared about other people. And I do not think that's too much to ask for.
Closing line, am I the astronaut for feeling hurt?
You can never be an asshole for feeling something.
Boom.
And if you feel hurt in this situation, I would feel hurt in this situation. You have every right to feel that way.